Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, good morning. I would like to present my program in food and beverage category. My program is rice isn't everything. You must be familiar with the Indonesian term. If you haven't eaten rice, you haven't eaten, right? If an Indonesian person hasn't eaten rice, he will still feel hungry, even though he has eaten other foods before. Nowadays, many Indonesian people have difficulty getting rice, especially low-income people. Even though our people has lots of staple foods, for example, cassava, sagu, and papeda. Our people, especially those in the eastern region, used to be fine before there was rice. But now that rice has become the main staple food, and they have struggled getting rice. With my program, I want to help people so that you can still eat even without rice and not feeling hungry anymore. My program will include counseling and outreach to the public about the many sources of the staple food in Indonesia beside rice, either through social media or visiting the community directly. With my program, I want to encourage people to start replacing rice as the main staple food with the other main food sources. The background. The first is rising rice prices due to high demand. When everyone consumes rice, the demand for rice increase. Therefore, the rice price will be increased too. Second, limited rice fields. Many rice fields have been converted into residential and industrial areas. Consequently, rice production decreased. Number 3, the increase in population. The increase in population is also directly proportional to the increase in rice demand. As demand for a commodity rice while the supply is limited, rice can be skyrocket. Number 4, rampant of rice imports. Eventually, we continually import rice to maintain price stability. If this issue affects the economy, the consequence could be widespread. The last is young people are less interested in becoming farmers due to the high price of maintenance of rice field, such as for fertilizers and pesticides, and the income they get after harvesting. Many farmers' children do not want to continue their parents' job. The objectives: first, overcoming shortage and reducing rice prices. The second, reduce or even stop rice imports. Number 3 is increase public interest of staple food sources other than rice. If demand of rice is reduced, the price of rice will fall, and we can also reduce rice imports and even stop imports. Number 4 is promote other staple food for other Indonesian people and the international people. If we can take advantage of this, many new job opportunities will open up and the Indonesian economy will improve. The benefits. The first benefit is food diversification, to reduce dependence on a single staple food and encourage consumption of other more nutritious staple food. The second is food security, to enhance food security by expanding production and consumption of various carbohydrate sources. Number 3 is public health. Choosing a staple food with a lower glycemic index or higher fiber content to help maintain stable blood sugar levels and support long-term health. Number 4 is change in consumption patterns, directing the population towards staple foods that better meet nutritional needs and health condition. The last is environmental impact, reducing the environmental impact of rice production and supporting the production of staple foods that are more environmentally friendly. Replacing rice as a staple food with other foods cannot be done 100%. But if we can start, we will be able to gradually start diversifying our diet. I think it's enough for me. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.